Okay, hi Year 5, I hope you're all well. We're missing you very, very much. So I hope you're enjoying some time with your families as well as doing a little bit of learning as well. We've put together lots of new things on the Google Drive for you for this week. So I'm going to talk you through some of the things which are available to you, and if you've forgotten how to get on, you can look back at Mrs. Saleh's video from last week and she talks you through how to get to the Google Drive. So this week we have still got access to our White Rose maths. It'll move for me. So this week there's 5 new things for you to have a go at, and it's all about decimals, percentages, and then linking decimals with percentages and fractions as well. There are 5 videos, 5 activities, and the answers are all there for you as well, and you can get them from the White Rose website and from our Google Drive. And then for English, we've created a writing task for you this week. So we've written a little example, so if you're feeling a bit stuck, you can have a look at ours first of all. But we'd like you to have a go at rewriting the ending to a well-known fairy tale. We chose to do Cinderella, and you'll have to read. Mrs. Roberts got really creative and has finished off the story in a totally different way with someone called Prince Talented, I believe. So have a read, see what you think she's done really, really well. Can you pick some of the writing techniques from Year 5? Then you can choose. You can do Cinderella as well if you'd like to, but you could do Jack and the Beanstalk, Little Red Riding Hood, Goldilocks, and imagine what could actually happen at the end of that story to make it a little bit different. You could plan out your story first. We did a flow chart last week for our instructions, so you could plan out in stages like that. And then have a think. I've given you some things to consider. Can you use lots of adjectives, adverbs, some language to help you make people really feel the emotions of the character? Don't forget about top tips. We did this a couple of weeks ago to help us with paragraphs. When do we start a new paragraph? I've left it there on the sheet to remind you as well. Don't forget your punctuation. Full stops and capital letters, of course, but you knew I'd say that. And then commas. Think about your commas for marking out your clauses and any other punctuation that you can remember from our Year 5 work. And then we've got sentence types. Simple, compound, complex. Can you use them sensibly to be able to change when you are, the style that you are writing in? Okay? And we'd love to see any of your pieces of writing that you have a go at, so please do send us an email. We've also got a little bit of spelling work for you. We've put together some spelling mistakes and things within a piece of writing by Mr. Whoops. So if you have a read through it, can you spot the missing words? For this piece, you can use the Year 3 and 4 statutory words to help you out there. There's some reading again this week. So there's 2 reading comprehensions, and we've created a little reading task for you, which you can complete based on the book that you are currently reading. Finally then, there's some topic work for you. And this week, we would have perhaps been having a go at building a bridge. We've talked about lots of Victorian inventions, and one particular inventor was Isambard Kingdom Brunel, and he was an amazing bridge builder. So we have put together for you, first of all, there's a video to watch so you can learn all about him. You could do an extra bit of writing on him if you really wanted to, or create something on the computer, PowerPoint or similar. Then there's a task. Can you create your own bridge? If you open up the document, it gives you some tips and some ideas of what you might like to do, but you might not have those resources, and that's not a problem. You can use whatever resources you have available to you. You might use some Lego, some other construction. If you use paper as well, you can roll it up really, really tightly and you'll be able to make a bridge. What can you get to stand on your bridge once you've made it? How heavy is the load that it can take? Okay, well, again, we'd love to see some photographs of the things that you managed to make. Then I've got one final piece of news for you. We've been having a look at our times table rock stars, and the top 10 this week. First of all, you'll be really pleased to know so many children have been logging on, but our top 10, we've got 2 people from Y5R, 2 people from Y5S, but I'm thrilled to say that there are 6 people from Y5B. Now, Mrs. Saleh and Mrs. Roberts were less thrilled, so you need to try and really make them happy, but Y5B, well done, you need to keep going, okay? So we hope that you are all really well, you're having some lovely time at home, enjoying the sunshine as well, and there's lots of things that could keep you busy. Look forward to seeing you all soon. Bye-bye.